friend of mine brought this old trimmer, weed trimmer in, whatever it's called. It's a Craftsman. He asked me what it'd take to get it running. Hadn't ran for 4 years. Pretty rough shape. I looked at it and I gave him an idea what it would cost. He didn't want to spend the money on it, and I don't blame him. But as I look at this thing, and I think he said you throw it in the trash, so I think I'll do the right thing and fix it anyway. I don't know if I can fix it, but man, I hate to throw it in the trash. If I can fix it, I like working on junk like this, and you know that. So let's see if we can't get this thing running. So yep, this is Marv from Marv's Fixit Shop, fixing another junk project. What's wrong with this? Well, the recoil starter doesn't work right. It needs a new plug. It's out of oil. The air cleaner was totally toast. The carburetor over here does not have any fuel going through it. So I've got to fix this, put oil in it, fix the carburetor, make sure it's got a good plug. It does have spark, but it's weak. Now that's not too much, is it? Let's see what we can get done with it. What's the first thing I want to do? I'm going to take carburetor off first. The reason for that is so I can get it soaking in my ultrasonic cleaner. Let's get this carburetor off and see if we can't get the cable loose. That's another thing. The drive cable that engages the ropes down here is sticking and it doesn't work right. So I gotta fix that too, I guess. Let's take a look here. What do we have? I see all kind of stuff. Okay, that's loose. Let's see if we can't get the carburetor loose. There's 2 bolts holding the carburetor on. I know I can get this front one just fine, but I sure don't know about that back one. Now there's just so much in the way here. I wonder if I can get this muffler off. I'm not sure why I like getting things running, but I do. I've been doing it for so long now. And I picked up a few tricks and pointers along the way, but I'm not an expert when it comes to this kind of stuff. Look at that. That's a bolt. It's been years since I messed with a Tecumseh motor, and I'm pretty sure that's what this is. Hey, you know what? That would be easiest to get off right there. So we're going to do that. There's a couple bolts down here. That came out. Now, how do I get that other one? Let's see if I can get in there with this. Yep, it came out. Okay. There's an off switch. Wonder what turns that off and on. Oh, I know. It's up on the controller. Next step is let's lift the fuel tank off. I need one of them wrenches where you can pinch the fuel line off so it doesn't leak. Let's go tear it apart and see what we have. I took some of the parts off. Now let's open this back end up and see what we have. Well, that's cleaner than I thought it would be. Now let's get this little needle out of here then. The needle valve looks good. The float's good. Let's throw this into my ultrasonic cleaner and get it cooking. How long should I let this set? Last one I did for an hour. There we go. Out of everything I've bought from Amazon, One of the things I have appreciated the most is this little cleaner. I had no idea that they were that handy. And I tell you what, I'm just going to leave it right there. Let that cook for a while. Float's really floating nice, isn't it? Put the lid on. I got it set for 30 minutes. We'll come back and see how it's done. Well, that's cooking. I'm going to go at it and see if I can't get Let's take a look at this weed eater engine. I went ahead and just cleaned up and shortened the rope on the recoil, so I think it'll be good. I put oil in here. Let's check it. It's right to the, oh, it's a little overfilled. I'm going to have to drain some out. It's too full now. Boy, that catches me a little off guard. Well, we'll let some run out of it. I cleaned up the spark plug here in the front of the engine. I have the carburetor out of the Ultrasonic Cleaner. Now let's get over here and put this carburetor back together and see what we have. Here we have the carburetor. We'll go ahead and spray out these holes just to make sure everything's opened up, but it looks like it's going to be pretty good. First hole is this one right here. It's inside. Let's see what happens. Yep, that's good. That's good. That's good. I can see coming out there. Let's check this little hole right in here. Yep, that's working good. Okay, this carburetor is cleaned up, so let's put the float back in it. Here's the float and the little parts. Have the carburetor back together. Now we're going to see if we can't get it mounted back on the machine. I'll have to put a little bit of sealant around here because the gasket broke. But let's see if we can't get this on. Got it bolted on. Now I'm just doing the top here where these two screws go in right here. It's actually going together pretty good. Get this last screw in if I can get it started correctly. Let's see if the throttle works, and it does. That moves a lot easier. So I think we're ready to put the gas tank on. I have the gas tank back on, fuel lines hooked up, all this hooked up. Now I think we're ready for the muffler. What do you think? Got the muffler on. Now let's grab the gas I had and pour it into the tank again. This was fresh gas. Better make sure. Yep, gas. Make sure nothing leaks. Since I don't have the right gas cap, somebody just makeshift it and put this cap on. It's a nice cap, but it's not at all the right thread or anything, but let's stick it on there. Okay, we've got a leak, big time. Just what I thought. I'm missing a gasket. Where would have that went? I found the gasket that was supposed to go on that nut, the bottom of the float. When I put that together, I thought to myself, this isn't right. I should have done something at the time, but I didn't. I'm not going to replace the air cleaner until I'm sure the thing's going to run. It hasn't ran for a long time. It wouldn't start initially. I hope the recoil works. I hope we got good spark. I hope the carburetor works. If it doesn't, I'm not sure what I'm going to do next, but we'll address that later. But let me get this carburetor finished and this on the floor, and we'll see if it starts. The instructions say push this button 3 times. I'll give it 4 just for good measure. And let's see if we have anything. Hopefully, recoil's going to work. Nothing. Let's push it again. I do got to drain some oil out yet. Recoil's working just fine, but why isn't it starting? Hey. Hey. I heard it. My arm's starting to hurt. You heard it pop, so that's a good sign. Let me get a little oil out of this thing and check the plug and make sure we're all good there. And then we'll try it again. I went at it, took the carburetor off, cleaned it all up again the second time. Got the oil taken care of, put the cover on the engine. Now, let's see if it'll run. I had it running, but it was a bear to get started. There you have it. I got it running, but that's about it. It does run, it does work. Everything seems like it's okay. It doesn't idle. I don't know if that's because of a bad jet that I found a jet there that didn't look right. I put it back in and maybe that's why it doesn't idle. I don't know. Don't want to mess with it anymore. We'll see, maybe. But I did get it fixed. I did get it running, and that was the goal of this video. Comment below if you have anything you want to share about what I've done with this old thing. Boy, I'll tell you, it's been a chore. If you like videos like this, subscribe to my channel. If you want to see more videos similar to this, watch these. Can it be fixed? Sure it can, with a little patience and elbow grease. Can you fix it? You're darn right you can fix it. Until the next one.